underscore hip hop robot, and for today's review I've got the 18-inch Boba Fett from JAKKS Pacific. Just found this at Walmart a couple days ago, and I'm not sure if this particular character is supposed to be a Walmart exclusive, because from what I've been able to tell and read and see, these are only showing up at Walmart, where all the other characters that are out for this line, you can find them at any store, like Target, Toys R Us, places like that. This is the first time I've actually seen one. It's been months and months since these been out, but I just recently found one at this one Walmart in my area. So maybe they're showing up now, maybe they'll be easier to find, who knows. In general, I don't know how to feel about this line because it is pretty simple as far as articulation. This is obviously meant for like a kid, as if all toys are meant for a kid, but not so much targeted for collectors. But considering how hard this is to find, if you see this, you may want to pick up one, which is the reason why we're doing a review, so you can see whether this is actually something you want. The packaging is pretty straightforward. It's sort of meant for you to be able to pick it up and I guess try it out, but the figure is twisty tied down to the cardboard, so you can't really play with it in the store. It's got the kind of Rebels look as far as the packaging. Back of it gives you this nice little bio for Boba Fett. Also shows you the other characters that you can get in the line. They use photography photography for the movie instead of the actual figures. So you really don't know what these guys are going to look like in person, but still, it's good. You know, it describes enough and gives you a good idea of what you're getting. Also, you'll probably notice right away that he comes with his backpack. It's separate in the packaging, and he doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have a holster, but his hand is molded as if he should have a gun in it. So very, very strange. Maybe during their production process they were going to include a gun, decided not to, who knows. Okay, so here we have the figure itself out of the packaging, and I wanted to show you this before we went any further. So again, you saw that this was separate in the packaging. It's got clips on the back, so once you plug this in, it's probably going to be impossible to take it out, but there's little slots for it, and you just simply get it in there and it snaps. It's done. As you see, also he's got his little poncho that it comes with. That's a nice touch considering these are, you know, kind of simply made. This belt is a separate piece, but it's on here in a way where it's not going to come off. It might even be glued in certain spots. Certain other things are glued on as well. It seems like this might be a separate piece. This little, whatever this is supposed to be, I don't know if it's a flame floor or not. This is a separate piece that's glued in, but that kind of gives you an idea how complicated the figure itself is. His head can turn, his arms can lift up and down, feet can lift up, not very far, but they can lift up, and that's pretty much it. The paint apps are pretty decent, considering this is supposed to be kind of like an inexpensive toy. And as you can see, compared to other figures, 18-inch is pretty big, so you're not gonna, you know, there's no way you're gonna have this display with like a 12-inch figure and it kind of be in scale. It's completely not. But again, considering how hard it is to find this particular character, if you do see it, it may be worth picking up, like I said. Overall, if you're a Boba Fett fan, it is a pretty cool figure. It will display well. It's pretty solid. So you can set it up somewhere and it's going to stay where it is. You don't have to worry about it tipping over or falling down. And it looks impressive and it's big. So definitely a good display piece to have sitting out somewhere. But that's our review for today. And again, we appreciate you watching Hip Hop Robot and tuning in